Hey there, good looking. Join me for this no squat leg workout. That's right, we're going to train the legs without any squats or any lunges. And this is also day 11 of our 21-day Fit and Fierce Challenge. Woohoo! Halfway, baby. Now you need some tools for this workout, so please grab what you consider a moderate dumbbell for yourself as well as one heavy. For reference, I have a 15 and a 25. We also need a chair or bench, and then optional is a booty band. All right, awesome. Gather your gear, let's go get warmed up. Hi there and welcome. My name is PJ Wren and I'm a certified personal trainer with Fitness with PJ as well as over50fitness.co. And hey, heads up, I've been a certified personal trainer for almost 3 decades now, focusing on the over 40 body. Today's workout is awesome. I am so excited to present it, so I'm just gonna zip it and we will start the warm up. Ready? Awesome. Just mirror me, we'll get into some hip circles. Stabilizing leg is soft and it's sort of up and over. So pretend you've got a gate, or it's not a gate, a fence, and you're stepping that foot up and over, getting deep into that hip socket. Let's do one more. Excellent. Now take the same leg that we're doing up and over, and I want you to press the heel back. Now you're going to lean forward slightly, and if you want to hold on to a wall or something, go for it. But what we want to focus on is contracting the tush and then getting a length of the front of the hip. Stabilizing leg is soft again. So for this workout, we have 3 different movement patterns. 45 seconds on the clock and 2 rounds of each movement pattern, and then you want to stick around to the end. I've got an amazing little finisher for us. Last 2 and 1. Beautiful. Okay, let's do the other side. So stepping that leg up and over. Whoop. Good. Stabilizing knee is soft. Let's do one more. All right, now we'll lean forward slightly, press the heel, and go straight back. Not overarching our low back. We're trying to just get the movement through the hip, through the tush there. Again, if you want to hold on to a wall, go for it. It may actually help with this particular exercise. Push the heel back. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet hip width for me. Knees are soft, hands light behind the ears. Push your bum back like you're trying to touch the wall behind you, and then drive up. They call this a good morning. So, good morning. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I do know where it came from. I had way too much caffeine today. But this is also teaching us a hip hinge, which we're going to need for the first series of movements. So we want that hinge to come through the top of the thigh crease there. We're not coming around the belly button, the waist, where you might see a lot of people start their bend action with deadlifts and this type of movement pattern. Not good for the back, okay? So hang with me. I will teach it to you right, and we will nail the form, and your body will thank you for it. Let's do 3 more. You'll feel a nice stretch through in the back of the legs on this. Last one. Excellent. All right, stabilizing leg is soft. You're just mirroring me again. Take this leg abducted away from the body and come back in. So we are doing a strength portion. During the strength portion, we're doing this exercise, but with a band. So we're learning it here, warming up the outer hip as we do so. We'll also hold on to a chair when we do it because I want you to focus on strength when we get there. But right now, try not to hold on to anything. I want you to work on stabilization. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good, other side. Here we go. So stabilizing knee is always soft. So what does that mean? That means the leg that you're balancing on isn't locked out. That doesn't give you a good balance. It doesn't give you good stability. So get that nailed. Add that belly button drawn in so we've got that deep core activated, and then focus your stare on something stationary. Those 3 combined will help you with your balance. And then if you're having a real hard time, hold on to something, right? You're at home. Find something to hold on to. Last 3. Good. 2. and 1. All right, so the first exercise, we do need our chair. You can also pop your foot up on a bench or your couch or a coffee table. I want you to grab your moderate dumbbell. I'm using my 15. Take your right leg on top, dumbbell in the right hand, hip hinge. We're going to come down for that one leg assisted deadlift here. So we've got the hip hinge, left leg is working, dumbbell staying close to the body, looking straight ahead, and pushing your bum back. So that's a really important cue to remember when you're doing a deadlift. Okay, so a Romanian deadlift, RDL, which is kind of what I like to teach. I don't like to teach straight leg deadlifts. That just places too much load. A lot of us don't have the length in the hamstring to do it right. So let's just do it here. The slightly bent knee so that the rest of the body is happy and you feel the hamstring and the glute on this left leg. Slow and controlled. As mentioned, we have 45 seconds on the clock. Time. All right, so let's get set up with the other side. Laces are resting on the bench, chair. I'm having a real hard time here. Here we go, just your laces, and then have dead weight in that back leg. It's just there to support you. Softness in that right leg now. Everything's in the right leg. Drive through that heel, push the glutes forward. Now bum goes back. Good. Dumbbells in the other hand. Now our third move of this, we're taking it down on the ground. Sorry, you're kind of up and down for this workout, but I needed to do that to be able to program this to give you the best results. The good news is we have 15 seconds of rest in between. So we'll be on our backs with our heels on top of our bench or chair, whatever you're using. Keep the shoulders squared. Don't let that dumbbell pull that left shoulder forward. Time. All right, so you can put the dumbbell on your bench because we'll be revisiting it for our second set. Take yourselves down. I want your heels on top with just a slight bend of the knee. Arms down by your side. Now drive your hips up and slowly lower. This is a straight leg bridge, and you're going to feel this in the hamstrings pretty darn quickly, like right now for me. So we did the deadlift, hamstrings, working. Now we are just isolating them here. Try to get in as many reps as you can on this one. So now we don't have the dumbbell. We can go a little bit more higher rep count. Really burn out those hammies. And then we stand and go into our second set. Slight bend in the knee, and then that's it, baby cakes. Bet you haven't been called baby cakes today yet, have you? I'm the first one. You're probably thinking, you better be the last one, too. Time. Come on up. All right, here we go. Right leg on top. Okay. I can't get my rights and lefts today. Right leg on top, PJ. Here we go. Push the bum back. Left leg's working. Push you that heel. We want to keep the shoulders squared. And breathe. So now we've got the dumbbell, so we're going to slow down the movement pattern a little bit. Really perfect the form. We want to feel that left hamstring, glute, and possibly outer hip fired up. Gaze is straight ahead. So once you've seen me, don't bother looking at me anymore. I'm not really that interesting. Well, I am today, actually. You need to watch to the very end. We started doing blooper reel because I record live once we start the workout. I don't revisit that or re-edit it. But the beginning, the intros, and at the first bit, if I screw up the warm-up, time. I'll redo it. And yeah, there were a number of retakes today. A number. Here we go. Ready? Soften that knee, push the bum back, and drive up. Kind of when I can't string together a sentence, like today's case, trying to get this workout filmed, makes me really surprised and baffles me that I run two companies. Oh my goodness. You really should be feeling in that hamstring and glute. If you don't, and you've got the form correct, I encourage you to try heavier dumbbell. If you don't have access to heavier dumbbell, let's slow down both the lowering and the lifting up phase, okay? Time. All right, straight leg, bridges. So, it's kind of a bit of a lie. It's not a complete straight leg. We do want a slight bend of the knee. Drive the hips up and lower. Have the toes, knees, and hips pointed straight up towards your ceiling. And breathe. We're moving on after this, and we're getting that booty band and placing it just above the knees. Now we have 15 seconds to do so, so let's see how well we do. I'm also going to encourage you to have your chair nearby for balance or a wall nearby. Get those hips up there. Last set here. Come on. One more. Time. All right, booty band. Place it just above the knees. We never place the band right on top of the knees, either above or below. All right, and we're going to take that chair, situate it, mirror me, taking it into that standing fire hydrant, whoa, like we did in warm-up, but now we're banded up, creating more intensity. Whoo! So this is why I want you to hold on. We want to try and really lift that leg away, pulling that band away, stabilizing in this side here. When we're done, I'm simply going to move the chair to this side and do my other leg. You can turn your back to me. Don't worry, I won't be offended. I will not take it personally. Let's do one more since we all started a little late. Time. All right. So, get yourself upright. Stabilizing leg is what? Soft. Awesome. So you can do my job now. Ready? And bring it out. Who knows? You might even do the intros a hell of a lot better than me, too. You're hired. Whew. So when we're completed this, we're moving into an exercise that I like to call a slow skater. So you've done skaters with me in the past. We're going to slow it down to really isolate the glute med, the outer hip area, and your glutes itself. Oh my goodness, it's a stabilizing leg, isn't it? Woo! Yeah, I'm with you. All right, so give yourself some room for a slow skater. So we're going to lower the band now, take it down to the ankles, slow skater this way, slow skater that way. Now my band is super tight, so this is as big of a skater that I can do. If you have a latex band, you might be able to go a bit wider. Now, if you find that this is really stressful on the knee because it's torquing the knee, bring the band up higher. Yeah? Okay. But when we do this, we want to keep the knees, toes, and hips straight ahead. So that's really important. So take a look. When you step out, don't have this turned out. Good. When you step in, have that one still pointed straight ahead. So this isn't even a skater. This is just like a mini step out, at least for me. Whoa. All right, here we go. Back to those standing fire hydrants. So now we want that band above the knees, okay? Stabilizing knee is soft. Bend the other one. Bring it straight out to your side and together. Last set, thank goodness. Whew. If you're part of the Fit and Fierce Challenge, I am so darn proud of you. We're at our halfway mark after today's workout. Whew. Oh, I just caught myself doing it. I was really leaning into that chair because my hips are getting tired. Reset yourself. Try not to lean as the leg goes away from the body as it abducts away. Oh, it's hard, I know. Come on. Let's do one more. And time. Woo. All right, other side. Again, you can just turn around if you like. I'm not the type to get offended. Here we go. Bend the other leg. Ready, and lift it away. If there's one thing the internet's given me, that's a thick skin. Woo. All right, we're taking it into those slow skaters, or maybe you're stepping out like me, going as wide as you can. Final set. Time. Woo! All right, I'm going to move my chair right out of the way because we won't be needing it anymore. Whew. Take the band, bring it around the ankles. All right, now give them knees, toes, hips, straight ahead, step out, feet together. Good. So keep everything pointed straight ahead. Good job. We'll give the outer hip a break for the next set of exercises. We're moving on to the mat where you'll need that heavy dumbbell. So I'm going to be using a 25-pound dumbbell. Good, take this slow. Great job. Last few reps. No booty bend either for the next one. Yay! Time. All right, let's get ourselves into a bridge. It's a single leg bridge. So let's have the right foot on the ground. Dumbbell is resting on the hips. Left leg's crossed over. Push through that right heel, drive the hips up. You want to hold that dumbbell so it stays in the hip area so that your glutes are lifting it. If you roll it towards the chest, your hips and your glutes won't really be lifting and absorbing the weight. Now you're pushing through the heel too on that right side. So have that heel close to the tush and then not a lot of weight in the front of your foot. Most of the push is coming in the back of the foot. So this is called a weighted glute bridge. Really good way to hit the glutes and a little bit of hamstrings and outer hip as well. You're welcome. Time. Woo. All right, so just simply do the other side. Oh, and then heel close to the bum. Keep the dumbbell there close to your hips and push through that left heel. Drive up, slowly lower. Hip bones are staying even, not allowing that right one to drop. Time. Dumbbell off to your side on your bellies. Just bring your hands just underneath the head, feet mat width apart, and then lift your lower body off the ground and lower. So this is called a reverse hyper. It's ideal if you had something underneath the hips to elevate you, so like a stability ball, pillow, but I also didn't want you to grab too much equipment. So we're focusing really here on the glutes as we lift up the legs and then try to bring the heels together and then let the legs go wide as you lower. As you see from me, I don't have a big lift. I don't have a lot of extension in my spine. I'm working on that personally. That is one of my personal goals. But that doesn't mean that I'm not training my glutes. Now we get the added benefit too of low back extensors worked. Last few reps. Time. All right, crew, one more of everything. And then we finish off with my finisher. Here we go, right heel to the bum. Left ankle crosses over. Push through that right heel, drive those hips up, lower down. So this bridge here is a movement that I recommend if, for instance, you have sensitive knees and we're doing stationary lunges in a workout, or you're doing another trainer's workout, you know, you're out there cheating on me and doing stationary lunges and the knees just aren't feeling the love, you know, hit the ground. Do a single leg bridge, and then when the trainer does the other side stationary lunge, you do the other leg bridge. Time. Other side. So, you know, the working out here, hopefully on my channel, becomes, or on Over 50 Fitness, it becomes an education for you as well. Here we go, drive up, so that we can teach you alternative ways to do movements. There's no reason you should just sit a movement out. There are a gazillion different exercises out there. We just need to find the right fit for you. So here's an exercise sub. Like I said, when there are lunges in a workout and you need to sub them out, I want you to muscle memory this exercise. It's an easy little sub for you to remember. Whew, time. Oh my goodness. It hurts the hip bones too, doesn't it? Weight on top of it. All right, here we go, reverse hypers. So on the belly, hands underneath the forehead, feet mat width, lift up. Try to get the heels together and lower. Time. Whew. All right, give the glutes and the low back a little bit of a stretch. Sit back on your heels. Whew. Now, just a heads up, I've been really good through this particular series of giving alternative exercises if you have osteoporosis, osteopenia. Where we don't really go into much depth, though, is the stretching portion. So remember, when we're stretching, no spinal flexion or twisting for you, so just find an alternative. Grab a quick sip of water. We are going to get into that finisher. Okay, enjoy that sip of water. We have almost 6 minutes of straight glute and outer hip work. Let's start down on the ground. Elbow underneath the shoulder. All right, bottom knee on the ground. Lifting up into a side plank. From here, lift up for me. Good, straighten this leg, and now lead with the heel and lift the top leg. Now, if lifting the top leg is too much for you, try counting in groupings of 5. So do 5, and then take a break. And when you think you can do another 5, join us. Now, for this series, we only do it one time through, and there's no rest in between. So it's 40 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Like I said, it's almost 6 minutes of straight lower body work. When we're finished this, we're lying on this side, so we're going to stay with this leg on top. Let's do 3 more here. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, all the way. Now bring this knee, inside knee touches your floor, and press it back. Now roll this top hip forward and keep it forward even when you extend the leg behind you. Bottom leg, doesn't matter if it's straight or bent, whatever helps you hold this position. It's this top leg that we're working. You should feel that pretty darn quickly in the tush and hip area. Once again, keep that hip rolled forward even when the leg is back. Two more. Last one. Now bring the knees in, lift the feet up, keep the feet up, and elevated clam. We want that top hip stacked with the bottom hip or rolled forward slightly. We keep the feet up and together. Woo! Nice. On our backs for butterfly bridges in about 10 seconds here. Come on, keep that tempo. Keep that tempo. It's just one round. Last two. And one. Good. On your back. Insoles of the feet together. Knees are open. Drive the hips up and lower. When we lower, the bum just barely touches your ground, and then we go up again. So probably like not the most attractive looking exercise, but it's a great way to get into the tush. Again, hitting the glute in different movements, in different ways that we're positioning the legs, because the fibers of the glutes are all in different directions. Some of them diagonal, some of them more on a diagonal. So, whew. When we're done, we go back to that side plank with the other side right here. So let's get the other leg on top now. Elbow under shoulder, lift the hip, lead with the heel, and lift. Again, try to get to 5. Take a breather. Stay in that plank, though. Don't you drop that plank. You'll just keep the foot down. And then join us again when you can. Let's do one more, and lower down, all the way onto that bottom arm. Knee comes in and press the leg behind you, and remember that top hip is rolled forward. I like to bring this top hand forward because I'm really rolled forward, and this top arm is helping me out here. Oh my goodness me. Elevated clams coming up in about 20 seconds. Keep the tempo. Tell your hips, one set, and we're done. Here we go. Let's do one more. Now bring the knees in, elevate the feet, keep the feet together, and lift and lower. Good. Finishing off with that butterfly bridge in less than 30 seconds. Okay, come on. Come on, 10 seconds. Don't drop. Don't do it. We got this. Come on. Last 3, 2, 1. On your back. Insoles together, knees open. Drive those hips up and lower. Arms just down by your side. Try not to push with the arms, though. We want all this action coming through the tush. Time. Woo, baby. All right, let's pull those knees into your chest. Oh, maybe rock them side to side. Hopefully you can stick around for a few more minutes. We'll stretch out the hips and the glutes. All right, left foot on the ground, extend that right one up, get into that hamstring. If you feel the leg shaking when you do a hamstring stretch, I want you to let the hamstring go a little bit or the leg go a little bit, all right? The shaking actually is letting your brain know that, or your brain is thinking that you're going to overstretch the hamstring, so it's fired up your central nervous system, contracted the hamstrings to stop you from ripping your hamstring. So you trying to pull it closer towards you isn't going to help your hamstring. So let it go, even if that means you're way past 90 and that's where it stops shaking. Be patient. Don't force a stretch. Your body will fight you on it, like when the hamstring shakes. And when it fights, you ain't getting any more flexibility out of that. You won't get any more bendy. All right, right leg crosses over. This might be enough of a stretch for you. I know there's a lot of people, this is enough, I love this. Hang here. If you want a bit more, left foot off the ground, drive in and hold. Try to relax the other parts of your body too, so you'll pay attention. Are you holding tension in your jaw, for instance, right here? Or in the shoulders? Is your head lifted and you can't drop it? If that's the case, I want you to place a pillow under the head. Elevate your ground and then let the head drop. Keep that ankle crossed over, drop the left foot. Left hand comes and draws across for spinal twist. So as I mentioned earlier, for those of you with osteoporosis, for the stretch portion, you'll have to be aware of the twisting and flexing that we do. So you'll probably hold the figure 4 longer. If you want a bit more stretch here, you can turn your gaze towards your right fingertips, leading with the chin. And once again, be aware of any tension happening elsewhere in the body. The face, the shoulders, the right fingertips, that left leg lying on your ground. Just let it all be dead weight as we breathe into this stretch. Back to center. Left leg extends up, starting with the hamstring stretch. Your knee can be bent if that feels better for you. You can straighten your other leg if that feels okay on your low back. Once again, finding the stretch in that left hamstring without it shaking. This is another common stretch where I see people's heads pop up because they're unable to drop the upper body as they hold it. If that's you, please, please, I beg of you, please grab a pillow, place it under the head. Back when I used to teach real people in classes, pre-pandemic, I would run around the room with yoga blocks and place them underneath everybody's head. Even though I told everybody to grab a yoga block, nobody listened to me. But then once a yoga block was placed under their head, they were like, oh, that's better. So you're at home, grab that pillow, or if you have a yoga block, grab it. It really does make the stretch feel so much nicer. All right, we're taking that left ankle, crossing over to the right thigh. Again, this might be enough. You might be totally happy here. I want you happy, so find it here or perhaps a little deeper. Guiding that right knee to line up with the right shoulder. And then letting that head drop. Back of the neck is long. Maybe the eyes are closed. Releasing the jaw. neck and shoulders. And breathing into that left hip. Keep the leg crossed, right foot to ground, right hand pulls the knee across. Left arm anchors itself, palm up, lined up with your shoulder. Get the stretch into that left side hip, left side body. And then if you'd like, turn your head to gaze at those left fingertips. Deep breaths into that left side of your body. And back to center. Pull the knees into your chest. Maybe rock them side to side again. And then let's just hold them still. Lift the head up, slide the chin in, and lower the head down so the back of the neck is long. Let's just hang here for 4 nice breaths. Now straighten the legs, let the hips release, feel the blood flowing through them. Reach the arms overhead, stretch at fingertips to toes, and put a smile on your face, because we did it. Rock yourself up, and thank you so much for joining me. Hey, before you take off, a few things. If you're enjoying this ads-free on the Over 50 Fitness app, head to our private community. I love chatting with you guys there. And if you're interested in trying this out ads-free, we've got a 14-day free trial down below. Or if you're like, hey, PJ, I prefer YouTube. Hey, awesome. Head over to Patreon then, give some support to the channel over there, and in turn, you'll get extra perks. I look forward to reading your comments down below and see you in your next workout. Have a great day. Bye. That is right. This is a no squat, no leg workout. This is a no leg workout. You don't need any legs. Get rid of those legs. We don't need them. Nope. What do we need? We need a heavy dumbbell and a chair for your no leg workout. Yes, that would actually be really interesting to do that. I'm also owner of and creator of Fitness with PJ and over50fitness.co. So hello to all of you. Let's get this party started. Maybe I need alcohol. Alcohol might help. I am part of fitnesswithpj.com as well as over50fitness.co. So, shall we get I can't do the work. Can we just work out? I think we should just work out. Hey, listen, heads up. You're in good hands. I've been a personal trainer for almost 3 decades. Did I already say that? Fuck if I know what I've said now because it's like my 450th take. Bah! Hello there and welcome. My name is PJ Wren and I'm a certified personal trainer and it has been for almost 3 decades. It almost sounded like I was about to say I'm a has-been. I'm a has-been. Welcome to my has-been channel. Yep, I'm over 50. I'm a has-been.